How's it going? Been having some issues with trying to stream horizontally. I have no clue what's going on. And I tried multiple devices just to kind of read chat. But the phone stand definitely blocks view, so I apologize if I miss your chat and things like that. But I'll try to see if I can get the iPad connected or not. It's been kind of a fiasco of sorts. You know, I had to update devices and things like that as well. So, but the plan is just to cut this out a little bit. Do a lot of it with the trim router. Then hit it with the jigsaw because this is about 2 inches thick. As you can see over here, tried it with the jigsaw, and man, even though this is cedar, it was tough. This little Hercules is pretty nice. Originally bought it for my CNC, but I was down at Workbench Con and ended up winning a spindle. Not going to go too terribly thick. I'm just going to deep. I'll just go kind of a profile first, then make a few more passes, then just hit it with the jigsaw. I probably spent a good 30 minutes just trying to get this set up. So it's definitely not pretty. I probably should have just been inside, but it's about probably 55 out. It's still beautiful. It's probably going to vibrate like crazy, so I apologize. All right, let's see if you pop up or not. Yeah, take 2. Now this will probably like take 6. All right, I'm gonna mute this because I was hearing a little bit of an echo. But yeah, let's get after it before I run out of daylight here. If you're even still in your dawn, appreciate it. I don't know if this little Harbor Freight light will help out either. There we go. Hopefully you can see this. I think, let's see. If I can move you up a little bit. Yeah, half the battle is just trying to set up this camera and get it halfway decent. All right. Oh. Yeah, so that's just kind of the basic profile here. I'm coming back with the router in the middle. Just cut out this little shape. I really don't want to slice up a big slab just to make a big heart. So I figure this is a minimal waste doing it this way. Maybe these little small spots. I have a friend that has a Dremel. She was asking if I had any scrap for her to practice carving on. So she might be able to do some wood spirits on these smaller pieces. If you guys can see decent or not. Yeah, just using the Harbor Freight bits. These flush trim router bits are decent. You know, $10 you get an assortment of 5, 2 straights, a key, and a V bit, and a roundover. I mostly use just a roundover bit, but these smaller straights aren't too bad for doing stuff like this. And the V, I want to start doing some like soap dishes. So I think that'll be a nice addition. Man, I should be wearing my dust mask. So, guys, definitely wear your PPE, even with working with Cedar. So, it's not as bad as walnut, but it still kind of makes me cough. So, and having a dust collection would help out too. But, yeah. All right, I'm gonna go grab my jigsaw quick. I don't know. We'll see if that helped out. If not, I need to go a lot deeper. But that's just kind of your basic profile here. You know, cut this out. Save this section in the middle. Yeah, I better just need to go deeper. Let's go like that. I can always sand this stuff, so don't want to give it to her, you know, all squiggly and stuff like that. That wouldn't be cool. Yeah. The adjustment on this Hercules isn't too bad. But I actually like it better on the Ryobi though. But we're gonna try to go make past about 1/2 inch. Let's see how it takes it. Little addition to the shop. These have actually helped out quite a bit just to get the work piece up off the bench. Because it always seems like I'm working off the bench, like where either your jigsaw's hitting bottom out or you have to cut over the edge or something like that. So it kind of helps out. It's a good way to use some scrap. How's it going? Well, it's getting there. As you can tell, quite a lot deeper there. Like I said, ½ inch. It's hogging it out pretty good. Hitting a little bit of resistance. Every once in a while, I hit like a void where you just got to be careful not to get too happy and start blowing out like the initial heart. Then I'd be kind of ticked off a little bit, but at least I have some leftover slabs. I was thinking about doing maybe an outdoor bench, maybe around the fire pit or something like that. But yeah, so just need to hit there, over here. I don't know if this helps at all with kind of seeing what I'm doing or not. Almost need like a headlamp on here. Nice. Alright, so I'll cut the hair. What are you working on in the shop? See, still took quite a bit. I don't know. I even kind of got off the mark a little bit. It's kind of a little tough to see it right now, so try to make a little bit more progress here. It's close, and I'm gonna plan on just shaping it with a carving disc, anyways. So, but I'm gonna put this on our barn door outside. Hit it with a nice finish. Rachel used to have a red plastic heart she'd always put on the barn, the chicken house. So I figured this will be nice. Have a finish on it. Really pop. But she's going to be getting home in about 10 minutes. I need to get dinner at least warmed up. So I think I'm going to take a quick break, hide this. And I think tonight I'm going to probably start working on some of these axes. Because she's going to be crocheting with her sister over on FaceTime. So that'll give me a chance to get out to the shop. I won't have to combat all this darkness. So appreciate you swinging by. I'm going to, like I said, clean up a little bit. Hide the evidence of all the cedar. And probably tomorrow I'll work on this again. So, hey, what's up, Royce? Just working on a cedar heart for Rachel for the chicken house. But she's just getting off work in about 10 minutes, so I'm going to start cleaning up. Because this will be kind of a belated Valentine's Day surprise. And I'm going to shape it. This is going to complete the heart here. I don't want to chop up a big slab just for a small little section, so just making do. But it's pretty thick, though. A guy down closer to Falls City had some dried cedar. Decent deals on walnut. So that was nice to meet someone somewhat close here. Oh, definitely. And it's going to be really nice once the finish hits it. So it'll be nice and, you know, a natural red looking. A little bit of the sapwood. Because for the longest time, she had a plastic red heart on the chicken house. You know, we swap it out with a wreath and things like that. So I think she'll be surprised. Hopefully get this all finished up tomorrow. But probably be dinking around in the chicken house. Maybe get this taken off. This has been kind of my go-to. It's one of those Harbor Freight axes. And charred the handle. I think it turned out pretty cool. It's definitely sharp. But slowly but surely getting the forge going. And the anvil set up. I need to probably dress it tonight too. Then probably work on some of my hammers. But hopefully maybe two or 3 weeks I'll actually start making some tools. That's kind of the game plan. But knowing our luck, it'll probably start snowing and stuff by then. Got to take advantage of these 70-degree days and 60s. But yeah, I need to pick up. So have a good night and swing by a little bit later if you'd like. I'll probably be streaming about 8. Oh. Yeah, as you can tell. Oh, no. This is still the hickory one. I've slimmed it up a little bit. But I really want to take off a little bit more. I think those plastic handles are $8.99. This was I think it was on sale for 10. But I've been seeing some really cool things where they'll take those plastic handles. So maybe that's the route I go next.